Have you ever stared at your plate wondering if that steak or chicken is actually enough protein, or if the calories are sneaking up on you? This video is your cheat sheet. This is just the starting point. I won't be digging deep into calories and macronutrients today. I just want you to understand the basics, how much protein you actually need, and how to build a plate without overthinking it. I will break this down much deeper in later videos. I have spoken about protein in my previous video, but if you are sitting there wondering what that actually looks like on your plate, you are not alone. Because most people fall into one of the two traps. They either eat too little or they eat way more than they realize and don't understand why fat loss stalls. So let's clear this up. No scales, no apps, no labels. Think of calories like fuel in your car. Too little fuel, you stall. Your training feels heavy and your recovery sucks. Too much fuel, you overflow. Your body weight creeps up, even if the food that you are eating is clean. The goal is enough fuel to support the training that you're doing. Now, protein is a non-negotiable, but it's not limitless. This is what protein actually looks like across a day. Real food, not just shakes or powders. And there's nothing wrong with using a protein shake to help you hit your numbers. This here is roughly 120 grams of protein for the day. And this is what 140 grams of protein look like. Same foods, just different portions. It's nothing fancy, it's just intentional. Protein is what turns your training into shape. It repairs your muscles, it helps you recover, and it keeps your strength coming. But protein still has calories. A chicken fillet about the size of your palm, roughly 120 grams raw, gives you about 25 to 30 grams of protein. That's enough for one meal. Now let me make this practical. Say you weigh 70 kilos. Your protein target sits roughly between 140 and 160 grams per day. That's your 1.8 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. If you have eaten 30 grams of protein at breakfast and you had 30 grams at lunch and then 30 grams from a snack, you are already at a 90 grams before dinner. If you now sit down and you eat 500 grams of chicken in one meal, you are adding another 110 to 120 grams of protein. Once you add carbs, fats, oils, sauces, or sides, that meal pushes you into a calorie surplus. There's nothing wrong with that, but that meal supports maintenance or building. It does not support fat loss. Now let's flip it the other way around. If you have barely eaten all day, you trained hard and you skipped meals, a large protein-heavy dinner can actually help you hit your target. The rule is not never eat big portions. The rule is knowing your daily target and letting your meals add up to it, instead of overeating without realizing it. For most people, this structure works well. For many women 40 and over, slightly higher protein, a bit more fat, and fewer starchy carbs often feels and works better. One more thing you have to remember is that protein and carbs both have 4 calories per gram and fat has 9 calories per gram. That is why fats are powerful and easy to overdo. They are healthy and they are necessary, but they are also very calorie dense. So your protein stays consistent, your carbs move with your training, and fats stay intentional. This is how I teach clients to plate food without tracking. Half the plate is non-starchy vegetables. Remember volume first. 1 palm of protein, that can be chicken, fish, eggs, minced tofu, Greek yogurt. 1 cupped hand of carbs, rice, potatoes, oats, fruit, beans. On training days that are harder, you can add more carbs. 1 thumb of fats. Those are your olive oils, nuts, seeds, avos. Protein stays consistent. Carbs move. Fats stay intentional. If you eat 3 meals and snacks, include protein at every meal, about 20 to 40 grams each time. If you do intermittent fasting and skip breakfast, protein still needs planning. 2 bigger meals and a snack can work, but skipping meals doesn't mean skipping protein. Fasting can work, calories still count. Let's discuss cooking methods. For example, a grilled chicken breast with a teaspoon of olive oil is very different from crumbed, fried and drowned in sauce. Same food, very different calorie outcome. On the other side, when calories drop too low for too long, energy drops, training quality suffers, hunger rebounds and consistency breaks. Eating too little breaks progress just as fast as eating too much. So how do you adjust without tracking? If your clothes feel tighter or recovery feels off, slightly pull back on your carbs or fats, not both. If your training feels flat and heavy, add a bit more carbs around your workouts. No guessing, no panic. Give it a full week. Your energy, your training quality, and how your body feels will tell you the truth. So the goal isn't eating as little as possible, and it's not eating protein all day either. The goal is eating enough protein inside a calorie range that actually supports the work you're doing in training. When those two line up, effort finally turns into results. In my next video, I'm breaking down creatine, what it actually does, how it fits with strength training, endurance training, or even if you're not training at all. Basically, anyone who wants to protect muscle strength and long-term health. No hype, just how it fits into the bigger picture.